the words I'm going to be doing for you today are the job employment words. You're going to get really sick and tired of hearing PM, person marker. So it's this, remember the person marker is this. It's a two open B's coming down straight. So it shows a person marker, all right? The first one is job, and that's two A's, and it's just tapping wrists on top of each other. Job, employment, work, okay? The next one is actor or actress, and that's with two A's as well, and you're going backwards. Rotating backwards, actor with a person marker, actress, actor, actress. The next one is athlete, again, two A's, and you're compete. Remember, like track in the beginning of the year, or last year, I guess, is two A's and then a person marker, athlete. The next one is chef, and that's cook with a person marker, chef. I've seen also chef, like cook, and then two C's with the showing the tall hat, the tall white hat. But for learning purposes right now, I'm just doing chef with a person marker just to keep it continuing. The next one is counselor, advisor, and influence, and that is an S here and a flat O to a 5. Starting here, flat O to a 5. And I'm influencing you, I'm counseling you, I'm advising you. Adding a person marker will say counselor, advisor, okay? The next one is business, and that's with a B, and you just, open B is fine. Well, two B's, let's just say two B's, business. Because if I did open B, the thumb would get in the way. So business, business. The next one is engineer or draft. Engineer is, imagine a compass that you would use in math. It's two Y's, thumbs touching each other. One stays still, the other one twists. Engineer with a person marker, engineer. And draft is the same. And there is a job description called a drafter. So engineer and drafter, same sign. The next one is interpreter. It's two F's. Your index and thumbs are touching each other. This one is the only one that moves. This stays the same. This one moves. Interpreter. This is interpret. This is interpreter. Okay? Janitor is two open B's, one facing up. The other one is like you're scraping something towards you. And so janitor. Janitor. The next one is manager or controller, and that's with two X's facing out, manager, with a person marker, manager, controller. The next one is pharmacist, and this is the sign for medicine. So it's an open B and an open 8, and you're just wiggling inside. Medicine, so medicine-er, pharmacist, pharmacist. The next one is psychologist. Psychologist is with two open B's. This one is facing out, and this one is tapping on the inside. So easy. Psychologist with a person marker. Psychology, psychologist. Okay? Psychiatrist is same left hand as psychologist, but with a P touching on the side. Psychiatrist. Psychiatry, psychiatrist. Next one is retail or salesperson. Remember, store, selling, salesperson, seller. Next one is technician, and that's with an open B and an open 8, and you're touching underneath the back side of it. Technician with a person marker. Technology, technician. Next one is trainer, and that's with a T. The sign for practice is like if you're practicing really hard. Okay, practice with an open B and an A. Trainer train is with a T. So if you are adding a train, like I'm training really hard, For a sports event, train. Trainer is with a person marker, so trainer. The next one is waiter or server, and that's 2 open Bs facing up, and it's alternating back and forth. Imagine the idea of somebody having a big, lost for words, a platter full of food. Yeah, just like up here, server with a person marker, server. Waiter, waitress, that sort of thing. Next one is plumber and mechanic. Imagine the idea that this is a pipe and this is a wrench that you are tightening something on. So same idea, plumber and mechanic. It's the same sign. It's the same idea of twisting something, tightening or loosening a nut on a bolt on a pipe. Same idea, mechanic, plumber. The next one is computer technician. We already learned technician on the first side of the page. Remember, technician, open B, open 8, technician. Computer is with 2 C's. There's lots of different signs. But for right now, I'm going to just teach you computer with 2 C's, computer. It's the same idea as the old computers used to be, from reel to reel, like computer like this. Some people sign it like this. Some people sign it like this. It's up to you. The next one is veterinarian. Pet doctor. Doctor is like this, but veterinarian is just with a V. Veterinarian. Veterinarian. Okay? Next one is optometrist. Eye doctor. It's easy. Eye doctor. Optometrist. Next one is physical therapist. The sign for help is with an open B and an A. Help. Okay? A therapist is with a T, and the same idea as therapist. Therapist helps you. Therapist, and then physical is 2 P's. The sign for body is like this, like you're tapping up here, you're tapping down on your stomach. Physical is with 2 P's. Physical therapist. Okay, physical therapist. A person marker at the end. Next one is photographer. Pretty easy. 2 bent L's, L to bent L, photographer. Like you're taking a picture, photographer. Next one is woodworker. It's a open B and an A, and you're woodworker. Okay. The next one is construction. Construction just on its own is like this, with 2 A's, and it's like you're in one place, like you're putting things on top of each other. You're building something. Construction, and then worker would be worker. Like in the beginning, we learned employment, job, work, worker. So construction worker. Next one is podiatrist, which is a foot doctor. And it's hard to do this with this video and everything, but you would just take your finger, point down to your feet, point. So I gotta see the video if I'm actually pointing. Point, and then doctor. Okay, so podiatrist. The next one is post office, P-O. That's easy. P-O, post office. Worker. You could do worker, you could post office. Next one is journalist. Journalist is a writer. So you're using an open B and a baby O. Baby O, little tiny thing. Baby O. And pretend you're writing. Like this, and then a person marker. Journalist, writer. Okay? Next one is pediatrician. Pediatrician is a children's doctor. So it's children, like you're taking 2 open B's and you're tapping little kids on the head. Children's doctor. Pediatrician. Okay? Next one is contract or signature. Open B and a U, and you're just flipping it. Sign it. It's your contract. Sign that piece of paper. I need to sign on the line. Signature. Okay? And you're just flipping it. The next one is company. It's a pretty easy abbreviation. CO. CO, company. Next one is job description, which is work or job, with the first word we ever learned on this grid. Job, and then description is 2 F's, facing down. Description, explain. Okay, so job description. And the last one is responsibility. There's 2 different signs for responsibility. For right now, I'm going to teach you the initialized one, which is 2 R's, and you're just tapping your shoulder. You can tap either one. Except I'm right-handed, so I'll go on my right hand, my right shoulder, excuse me. The other sign for responsibility is with 2 bent B's. One stays here, the other moves. It's a responsibility. It's a heaviness on your shoulder. It's more visual, like, oh, it's my responsibility, okay? But know both of them. Probably on the test, I'll do responsibility. So there it is. Okay, have a great weekend and steady. The test is on Tuesday and Wednesday, depending on your A or B schedule. Happy Martin Luther King Day. Bye.